Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss first numerical based on single phase inverters. The inverter shown in figure is operated at a frequency of 50 Hz. Okay, so the output voltage frequency of the inverter is given, it is equal to 50 Hz. Q1 is on for the first half cycle and Q2 for the next and so on. Okay, this for the first half cycle. This BJT, right, will be in the on state, and for the next half cycle the Q2 will be in the on state, right. Next, all devices are assumed ideal. Okay, I0 of t at the end of first half cycle in ampere is, okay, and they have given the four options. Okay, so our task is to find I0 of t at the end of first half cycle only. Okay, at the end of first half cycle, what is the value of I0 of t, that we need to find. Okay, so if you check here, for the first half cycle means what? For the very first half cycle they have asked. Okay, first half cycle, the meaning is it is the very first half cycle, right? Very first half cycle. So the meaning is before that cycle none of the BJT will be in the on state. Okay, so here at for the very first cycle when the transistor Q1 is turned on, right, for the very first cycle when the transistor Q1 is turned on, then current will be flowing from this source Q1 load and again back to the source, right. In this way the current will be flowing. Okay, so suppose at t is equal to 0, at t is equal to 0, yes, Q1 is turned on, Q1 is turned on, right. So for t greater than 0, can we draw the equivalent circuit? Yes, for t greater than 0 we can draw the circuit as, yes, it is a voltage we are having which is equal to 50 volt, right. Next, transistor is acting as a short circuit, and next we are having the RL here, resistor, and here it is the inductor, right. So here Q1 is acting as a short circuit. This is 5 ohm, this is 0.1 Henry. Okay, and this current is I0 of t, I0. Okay, now as this is for very first cycle, right, as this is for very first cycle, so what is the initial current flowing through the circuit? Yes, it will be definitely 0. Okay, so initial current means at t is equal to 0 the current I0 will be 0 only, right. At t is equal to 0 the current will be 0, right. So if you check the I0 waveform, it will be like this, because inductor starts storing the energy, right. So it will be starting from 0. Okay, and at the end of first half cycle they have asked, right. Suppose this is the first half cycle, this is the t by 2. Okay, and our task is to find this current, right, this current. Okay, so consider this current is I0 dash, I0 dash, that is the current at the end of first half cycle. Okay, next, so if you check here the initial current flowing through the load is equal to 0 ampere, because this initial current nothing but this current, right, this current will be 0 ampere. Okay, so we can write I0 at t is equal to 0 is equal to 0, right. So we can write here at t is equal to 0, yes, I0 is equal to what? 0 ampere, right. I0 is equal to 0 ampere, right. Next, for t greater than 0, can we apply KVL to the loop? Yes, we can apply the KVL to the loop. Okay, so apply KVL to loop. I am writing here KVL loop. Okay, so we can write it as plus 50 minus L into di by dt. Di is nothing but di 0 of t divided by dt, right, minus R into I, that is 5 into I0 of t is equal to 0. Okay, so further we can write it as, yes, is equal to 50 is equal to 0.1 into di0 of t by dt plus 5 into I0 of t. Yes, can we simplify it with the help of Laplace transform? Yes, taking Laplace transform on both the sides, taking Laplace transform on both sides, both. Okay, so we'll be getting 50 by s is equal to 0.1 into I0 of s into s, because it's the differentiation, right. So it is a into s plus 5 into I0 of s. Okay, so further we can write it as P by S is equal to, take I0 of S common, so it is a 0.1 into S plus 5 into I0 of S. Okay, so further can we take 0.1 outside? Yes, it is equal to 0.1 into S plus 5 by 0.1, so 50 into I0 of S. Okay, this is what 50 by S we are having. Okay, further we can write it as, yes, I0 of S equal to, yes, shift this term to the left hand side. That is a 50 upon 0.1 into S into S plus 50. Okay, so this can be written as is equal to 50 by 0.1, it is a 500 divided by S into S plus S into S plus what I0 of S we are having. Okay, so further with the help of partial fraction, yes, we can write I0 of S is equal to I0 of S is equal to A by S plus B upon S plus 50. Okay, consider it as equation 1. Okay, so can we find A and B? Yes, A is equal to, how to find A? It is a I0 of S into S at S is equal to 0. Okay, so is equal to 500. I0 of S means this term. Okay, if you multiply this term with S, so S will get cancelled. Okay, so it is equal to S plus 50. Okay, so at S is equal to 0. So is equal to 500 by 50. So it is a 10. Okay, similarly, can we find B? Yes, B is equal to I0 of S into S plus 50 at S is equal to minus 50. So we can write it as 500 by S at S is equal to minus 50 is equal to what? Minus 10 we are having, right? So B is equal to minus 10, A is equal to 10. Okay, so we can write I0 of S. Therefore, from 1, we can write I0 of S is equal to 10 by S minus 10 upon S plus 50. Okay, now can we take the Laplace inverse? Yes, we can take the Laplace inverse. Okay, taking inverse Laplace transform. Inverse Laplace transform on both these sides. Okay, ILT means inverse Laplace transform. So we can write I0 of t is equal to what? It is a 10. I0 of t is equal to, yes, it is a 10. Okay, minus 10 into e to the power minus 50t. Okay, this is the I0 of t we are having. Okay, the expression for I0 of t, that is the current in the circuit for t greater than 0. Okay, next our task is to find, yes, our task is to find the current I0 at the end of first half cycle, right? Current I0 at the end of first half cycle we need to find. Okay, so for that we need to find this time t by 2. Okay, so if you check, yes, the frequency is 50 hertz. Okay, means suppose after t by 2, here it will be t, right? Here it will be t. Okay, so frequency is 50 hertz, right? Frequency is 50 hertz, right? So therefore time is equal to 1 by frequency. So this time t is equal to what? 1 by 50. Okay, so it is a 0.02, is a 0.02. T is equal to 0.02. Okay, taken actually. Okay, so what about the t by 2? So therefore t by 2 is equal to, I'm writing here, by 2 is equal to 0.02 by 2. 0.02 divided by 2, so is equal to 0.01. Okay, so t by 2 is 0.01. Okay, so we need to find the I0 of t at t is equal to 0.01. Okay, next, so we can write it as I0 of t, yes, I0 of t at t is equal to 0.01. Okay, so further we can write it as, yes, I0 of t, therefore time corresponds to first half cycle is equal to time corresponds to first half cycle, okay, is equal to t by 2 is equal to 0.02 by 2 is equal to what? 0.01. Okay, therefore I0 of t at t is equal to 0.01 is, yes, it is I0 of t, we can write is equal to, put t is equal to 0.01. Okay, so it is a 10 minus 10 into e to the power minus 50 into 0.01. Okay, so is equal to, we can write 10 into, before that, e to the power minus 50 into 0.0, yes, to 10, right? 10 minus, so it is a 3.93, 0.9346, that is a 5 ampere. Okay, so I0 of t at the end of first half cycle is equal to 3.935 ampere. Okay, so if you check the options, yes, 0.93, yes, 3.935. So correct answer is option B. Option B is the correct answer. Is this clear? Okay, so this is about the numerical number 1 related to single phase inverters. In the next video we are going to discuss the second numerical. Thank you.